Did you know that nearly 30% of people believe in cursed objects? Imagine picking up a random trinket only to find yourself in a series of unfortunate events. I once heard a story about someone who bought an old doll at a thrift store, and let me tell you, their life turned upside down right after that. Creepy, right? All right, let's dive into the world of cursed objects. These eerie items have been around for centuries, popping up in folklore and tales across various cultures. From ancient relics to modern finds, the belief in cursed objects speaks volumes about human nature and our fear of the unknown. So what's the deal with these supposedly unlucky items? Let's find out. So here's the thing. Many people genuinely believe that certain objects can bring bad luck. It's not just old wives' tales. There are real anecdotes and testimonies from folks who claim they've experienced misfortune after encountering these items. For example, there's a famous story about a cursed painting called "The Hands Resist Him." After it was sold at auction, a number of owners reported bizarre happenings, including nightmares and strange occurrences in their homes. I mean, how wild is that? Another person recounted how they picked up a vintage mirror only to face a string of accidents. From broken bones to job losses, they were convinced it was the mirror's fault. With stories like these floating around, it's no wonder people start to wonder if there's something to the whole cursed object phenomenon. Let's dig deeper into some of the most notorious cursed objects out there. One of the most infamous examples is the Hope Diamond. This stunning jewel is said to bring doom to its owners. Many who possessed it met tragic fates. Then there's the Annabelle doll, which became famous after being featured in horror movies. The real-life Annabelle is housed in a museum, and it's said to cause chaos for anyone who disrespects it. People have reported car accidents and even near-death experiences after coming into contact with this creepy doll. And we can't forget about the Busby stoop chair, which is said to have claimed the lives of multiple people who dared to sit in it. Each of these objects has a chilling backstory, contributing to their reputations as harbingers of misfortune. It's fascinating and terrifying to think about how the energy surrounding these items can impact people's lives. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The psychology behind believing in cursed objects is something worth exploring. It turns out that our minds are powerful. When people believe they possess a cursed item, they may start to experience a phenomenon known as the placebo effect. Essentially, if you think something bad is going to happen, your mind can trick your body into experiencing real effects. This means that a mere belief in a curse can lead to negative outcomes simply because you expect them. It's a wild ride of perception versus reality. This raises some crucial questions. Are these objects truly cursed, or is it all in our heads? The idea of curses taps into our innate fears and superstitions, making us more susceptible to believing in their power. So, to wrap things up, we've explored the curious world of cursed objects and the beliefs surrounding them. From haunting tales to psychological phenomena, it's clear that these items can have a profound impact on people's lives, often more than we realize. Whether it's a real curse or just a trick of the mind, the fear and fascination surrounding these objects are undeniable. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever encountered a cursed object, or do you have your own spooky stories to share? Drop them in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by the topic of superstitions, check out my related video, where I dive into the history of superstitions and the beliefs that shape our world. Don't miss it.